for
Sure.
recording and posting this. You can always go back and catch our recordings on our YouTube channel under Living Well Now. That's our YouTube channel. Or if you're already in our exclusive lifestyle group, we record and essentially record it to the group by live streaming it there so that our members that don't hop on Zoom or catch it on the scroll can find us really easily. So by way of introduction, my name is Angela Lehman. I am part of the co-creators of Living Well Now, as is my sister-in-law, Andrea, who also has that title underneath her name tonight. We were doing some last minute prep, so we didn't get our names changed. But I am grateful for just the community that has gathered around these products. I said the other night that we really consider essential oils the gateway drug to healthier living. And we're going to give you some of those insights from our experience tonight. I'm joined by two incredible ladies who happen to be cousins. And I don't know the Patty Duke song, but I could launch into that.
Cousins, identical cousins, just something like that.
I'm almost ready to do that. You two are like bookending me right now on my screen, so it's super fun. Carly Roisin and Cassie Jennings, each in their own right, are incredible leaders in Young Living. Cassie as a growing, almost gold leader, and Carly as an executive growing to silver leader. We are super stoked that you guys are helping us frame this class tonight, and just again, you don't have to take my word for it. We have other people that love these products as much as we do. And so sharing about them is really important. So to keep us on, if you can open up my screen sharing, please, that would be awesome. I gave away my host capabilities, so I missed that. All right, let me make sure I have the right one pulled up and play from start. All right. So by way of our agenda tonight, we're going to start by reviewing our starter kits and a little bit of information about how to get started with Young Living for those of you who are brand new and may not have actually jumped into wholesale membership yet. We will go over that as well as then teach you about other lifestyle products you can consider next and how to order them. And then we'll answer any questions that you have at the end. We also are going to be having 4 giveaways tonight. So you definitely want to be able to use your chat feature. If you're on your computer, that's over, you can pull it up over to the side. Cassie's already written in there, good evening, everyone. And you can, or hello, everyone. So you can chat over there. If you're on your phone, you've got to do an extra step by pressing on your face, and then at the bottom under participants, it shows up with a place for you to grab the chat and participate with us. Next, we're going to start in that chat with a giveaway for our most recent new member. So if you will post your activation date, the date you became a Young Living member, in the chat, that would be super helpful. We just came off a week-long 10% off our starter kit discount. And so we know many people who may be listening or watching later may have a start date even in this last week. So please post that in the chat. Mine, Andrea, do you know yours? I think mine is like May 2007 or something, or October 2007. Do you know
Mine
when
was
yours is?
September of 2007.
So then maybe mine's October. I think I might have been a month after you.
I think you joined right after. So we're coming up on 14 years.
Right.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
It is amazing.
It is amazing. And we have nothing but good vibes to show for it. I mean, truly, we've gotten older, but our skin has gotten younger. All right, so keep posting, and that'll be our first giveaway once those answers are in. Let's briefly just talk about essential oils. Again, like if this is your first class, you may not know that essential oils are highly, highly potent. You don't need a lot of them, but you do want to make a note that when you have an acute something that you're dealing with, you want to use less oil more often. They're very volatile and also very versatile. So it makes them really, even if you don't have the right essential oil, you can use just about anything you grab for really great benefits. And we're going to talk more about that as we go. Also, you basically use oils in 3 main ways. First, aromatically, by just rubbing them between your palms or putting them in a diffuser. Many of you, if you got the oily starter kit, know that it came with a diffuser. So hopefully you've already gotten that out of the box and started using it. You I diffuse every single day in multiple diffusers in multiple places in my home, on purpose, because breathing in the scent of essential oils is beneficial to your body, mind, and spirit. You can also apply oils topically. So that means that you just put 2 or 3 drops directly on a desired area and massage in. You can use a carrier oil or something to help spread it around, or to prevent any sort of skin reaction. Usually I use, what's easiest for me is to use coconut oil. Remember the days when olive oil was a lot more? I was using olive oil back when we first started, but now coconut oil is really prevalent and easy to use for cooking. So I have a lot of that around. And then Young Living also sells, and you can take a note of this, V6 oil. V6 oil is like multiple vegetable oils all blended together, that makes a really great carrier oil. And if you're looking for something specifically for your face, may I recommend jojoba oil. People sometimes see that written and they call it jojoba oil, and it's jojoba oil, and it's one of the most pH balanced oils for your skin. As somebody with naturally oily and kind of mixed skin that is blemish prone, I find that that the jojoba oil actually acts as a balancer and actually does really well on my skin without creating too much oil. And then the last way that you can use Young Living oils is to ingest them, whether putting them in a veggie capsule and swallowing them, or adding a couple drops to water, Ningxia, juice, yogurt, whatever, honey, that kind of thing. Plant-based milk, I guess, is one of the other suggestions. Or you can also use them to taste to meals when cooking. So tonight in my Ningxia Red beverage that I've got going on here, literally this is just Ningxia Red and LaCroix. We'll talk more about that later. It's a mocktail. You can add in an oil, Vitality labeled oil, and we'll look at that in a second on a screen, to anything for better taste, but also for some health benefits as well. Here are some quick tips just to review if nobody's gone over these with you. Dilute with a carrier oil. Never use water if you experience irritation. You should always use a carrier oil like we named before. And it's also important that you don't put oils in holes. Oil should go on skin, and not be dropped into ears or eyes or other places that are highly sensitive with mucous membranes, because that part of our skin is very thin and it can cause a lot of discomfort. Young Living, the reason we talk so clearly about why only the oils we're talking about tonight are Young Living essential oils is because our company has made a promise to families that our oils are cared for from seed all the way to seal. That means that we take very good farming cautions with cultivation and irrigation and fertilization of our plants. We distill at proper temperatures, and all the research has proven that we are maintaining the best benefits in the essential oil through a proper distillation process. All of our oils and products are tested before they are sealed and sent to you. So please understand that you are getting an incredible product in Young Living because of our commitment to excellence this way. It is important that we start every class with a disclaimer that we are not physicians or doctors. We do highly suggest that you do your own research and become part of your wellness team instead of just turning it all over to somebody else. But at the same time, we are just health educators who share our experiences. And we know based on what the FDA has regulated that not all essential oils are made alike. And also, essential oils in general are not intended to cure or prevent disease. So we want to make sure you understand that and that you're taking your own health into consideration when you're making decisions and doing research about them. All right, so on these next 2 slides, we know that this was one of the kits that you may have gotten in the last couple of months. Those of you who've just joined, the Holiday Starter Kit became available in October. So if you are somebody who just joined and got the Holiday Starter Kit, you've got a few oils in this kit that did not come in the Oily Starter Kit. So we're gonna, instead of going through every single essential oil with a quick review, we're gonna talk about these oils. And Carly and Cassie and Andrea, if you guys choose to just pop on live as we kind of, I'll just say, like, first we're gonna talk about oils that are healthy for your body. So specifically muscles, joints, digestive system, things that impact your body. Would you guys, out of these couple of starter kits, can you name a couple that you find and give a couple testimonials so people can write down some notes about those? I think this is going to be our best bet. And then we're going to move on to things that are good for our emotions and our spirit. And then we'll end with anything we may have left out.
Sure. I'll go first.
Thanks.
So body, so skin, I always think of frankincense and lavender oil. And I believe lavender comes in both kits. I'm not sure that frankincense does. I don't think it does.
It does. It totally comes in the holiday kit.
Okay, good. Yay. So I'm covering both kits. So frankincense and lavender, they are the skin oils. So I love frankincense. I really reserve it for my face. It is a more expensive. Like if you look at the price point on all of the oils, frankincense is a more precious, more expensive oil. So it gets reserved for the face. And I use it at night before bed. I just add it to my Bloom moisturizing cream. I'll do a drop or two, and then I just spread it all around. So frankincense is good for fine lines and brown spots, just aging spots on the skin, just helps to give a more glowy look to the skin and to just calm any blemishes, things like that down. Lavender, I love using it if I've been out in the sun too long, or if I pick up something hot off of the stove to calm my skin. So it's great for that if you need to cover a larger area, like Ange said, using a little bit of coconut oil or any other carrier oil to spread. The oil is really great and super effective. Cassie?
Carly, you want to go? Oh, Cassie, that's me. I'm up. So I would share that with like my mind, my emotional support. I love that the joy oil comes in the holiday kit. That is one that I really love to smell when I just feel like not very much joy. Specifically right now, being at home with my children pretty much 24/7, I have found joy to be very, very helpful in uplifting my mood. Peace and calming is one that I use to kind of calm my mind before going to bed. And so I love that that's included in the starter kit, the premium starter kit. And then also for mind, we talked about how versatile the essential oils are. Andrea uses frankincense for her face, but I actually use frankincense to support my mood as well. So I love using frankincense in the diffuser sparingly because, like Andrea mentioned, it is a pricier oil. And then I'll even kind of anoint myself with a couple drops on my head and then just kind of use my hair as a natural diffuser. And then other emotional supporting oils. Stress Away is what led me to where I am today. It was because of Stress Away that I even got introduced to Young Living. And so I was in a time of needing support with my new position as a stay-at-home mom. And I have always found Stress Away to smell amazing and then also just kind of help me to relax. Awesome. Carly, do you want to talk a little bit about Panaway and peppermint for exercise?
Yeah.
Sorry unless you were talking about something else, I'm just going to throw those at you.
Panaway was one of the ones you get a roller top in your kit as well. So I popped it on the top of my roller top and it's like an all natural icy hot. So when I do anytime after my workouts for sore muscles, I'll roll it right on and it has that cooling effect. One of the oils that kind of made me a believer in oils is Digize, which I also put a roller top on. Don't diffuse it. It doesn't smell good, but it's amazing for anything stomach related. And it made me a believer because it worked for me almost instantly if I ate. I shouldn't really eat dairy. It doesn't agree with me. So anytime that I do, I'll just roll it directly around my belly button and I find relief really quickly. So Panaway and Digize, they may not smell the best, but put your roller tops on them and start using them on your body.
Such a good idea on those roller tops. It really does help get you actively putting it on location. So thank you for reminding us of that. Those aroma fitments that come in the kit are like priceless.
Well, and if I can just speak to the diversity within each oil, like that they can do so many things. So peppermint, for example, is one of my first favorites. That and thieves for immune system. But with peppermint, I was thinking about this, that peppermint can support the respiratory system. It can support the digestive system. It can support the muscular system. It can support the nervous system and brain function. It's super versatile. I mean, it can even support like the female reproductive system, because it's amazing if you're experiencing like occasional cramps during your cycle. Peppermint on your lower abdomen, amazing. So it's the oils are so versatile, and that's what I love about them. One of the things I love about them.
Seriously, so good. And there are two other ones that we haven't mentioned directly. One is Raven Blend. Raven is a blend of eucalyptus oils with a little bit of wintergreen in them. Also, one that is super great to diffuse, but also great to just rub on your chest for remembering to breathe more deeply. We've been focused in our group this month on the respiratory support of and what products to use. And Raven is one of those that I'm so glad comes in the kit for that purpose. And then the others are those citrus oils, because they are so uplifting, and also they taste so good and detoxifying to our bodies. A new one to me in the holiday starter kit, I know everybody else already uses it, but bergamot, I finally got my bergamot out this week and started diffusing it because I started to read more, learning about the fact that it was coming in the holiday starter kit. I wanted to know more about how it smelled. It also has that sort of citrusy sort of smell. And so diffusing it brought about a lot of great, I don't know, just joyful, cheerful smells in my kitchen. So I was really grateful for that as well. Okay. We know that not everyone starts with an oily starter kit, so I also want to let you know, especially if this is new to you, some of you may have just gotten started with a basic kit and added on other products maybe, and you've gotten your stress away and an aroma fitment. Some of you got a home kit, and then there's also a line of Thieves products, so taking that Thieves oil that we just talked about, and making it into hand soap, as well as concentrate for cleaning, toothpaste, hand sanitizer, sprays, mouthwash, just a huge amount of ways. Now we have laundry detergent as well. A lot of ways that Thieves is being used to promote healthier cleaning. Carly's going to talk at the end about Ditch and Switch, so Thieves will come back up then, I'm sure. Maybe make a note, Carly, because I didn't make a whole slide about it. But Ditch and Switch is a great way for you to start promoting better health in your home by taking out the toxic chemicals from under your cabinets and doing more with Thieves. Cassie's going to talk about Ningxia in just a second. Some of you may have gotten started with a Ningxia kit, and some of you may have gotten started with our CBD line, which comes with a muscle rub as well as a calm roller, and also I think it's a citrus dropper of CBD oil. Ours is one of the first lines of essential oils of CBD to have essential oils infused with it to help improve how it gets delivered into your body. So we're really, really grateful for Nature's Ultra, the company that we partnered with, to be able to bring you CBD through our Young Living store as well. All right, let's announce our first giveaway winner, and then I've got a second question.
Okay, our first winner is Katie Farrell. Congratulations, Katie. I hope I said your name right.
Yay. Did we figure out what Katie's enrollment date was, Carly? I didn't get to read all the chats. It must have been pretty recently, but I'm glad you're online, and congratulations. You get a $20 product credit that'll be added to your account so that you can use that toward an upcoming purchase. Also, the second question that we have then is, and I already saw, and you're gonna have to just repost it, a couple of you, your favorite use of one of the starter kit products. So it could be from the oily kit, but it could also be from one of the other starter kits, your favorite use for one of those. Things that a Thieves product or a Ningxia product or CBD or oils. What's your favorite use of one of the starter kit products is our second question. All right, Cassie, I don't know if that's any bigger. Nope, kind of hard to see. Sorry, my beautiful graphic doesn't work out, but you got
It's so pretty though. You nailed the look.
Pretty.
It's just so hard to read. So if you're interested in hearing about what Prevention Magazine had to say about Ningxia Red, then perhaps take a screenshot and zoom in and you can get some information from them. I'm going to tell you the truth. When I first got my premium starter kit and I saw those two little red packets, I did not drink them for a very long time because I thought they just looked weird. But once I finally got the courage to drink the Ningxia Red, it turns out I loved it. And so now I drink it every day. It's become a huge part of mine and my daughter's kind of daily vitamin routine, because it's an antioxidant drink that fuels your body with so many vitamins and minerals. The base of it is the wolfberry, which is related to the goji berry, and it fills your nutritional gaps, and it is also infused with incredible essential oils. So like Ange mentioned, sometimes we make mocktails, or if you are of age and interested, you could create real cocktails as well. And so there are some awesome recipes there. I like to just drink it straight. Like we just kind of like shoot it in the morning. It just has a very delicious berry fruit taste. So nothing to be scared of. If you have seen the packet and have not thought it looked appetizing, it truly, truly does taste amazing. So Ange mentioned that there's 3 different ways to use the essential oils. Ingesting essential oils is one of those ways. Now, when we're talking about ingesting oils, we do talk about the Vitality line, and that's because they're specifically labeled for ingesting. Now, if you look at the Thieves Vitality oil, it has the white label. However, if you were to look at a regular Thieves bottle, it would just have that reddish brown color. They're the exact same oil, they're just labeled differently. So, per the FDA, when we do talk publicly about ingesting, we do stick with the Vitality line, since that's what it's labeled for. And these are just a couple of our very favorite winter wellness recipes. So love adding just drops of Thieves and lemon to hot water to make a wellness tea. And then also making a Thieves throat spray, which is some other awesome ingredients from Young Living, and some drops of Vitality oil. Next up is aromatically. So when we aromatically use our essential oils, we love using our diffuser, and many of you got started with a starter kit that includes a diffuser. And so these are just some of the many incredible comfy cozy blends. Again, take a screenshot because we're going to move through them. But one of my favorite things is to replace those candles with some customized diffuser blends of your choosing. So you can change it throughout the seasons, or I feel like there's always a few that I stick with all year round.
I do love that bergamot shows up in most of these. That was where I was like, oh, maybe I should be diffusing this more often than not.
Bergamot was a new one to me last year, and I love it too. I think it's not really mentioned very often, besides in this diffuser graphic. It's mentioned a lot.
All I know
14 years, Andrea, how often do you use bergamot?
You know what's funny? I just diffused it. I actually grabbed 3, just for fun, just grabbed 3 random oils from my kitchen oil rack and threw them in the diffuser this week. I don't normally do that. I kind of get in diffusing ruts a little bit, and I have like my favorites that I kind of go to all of the time. But I was like, let's just try something random. And it was bergamot.
And bergamot was part of it.
It was bergamot, basil, and I can't remember what the third one was that I threw in. But I am really liking the looks of this flannel shirt. Northern Lights Expressway and vanilla. I'm gonna try that one tomorrow.
I love it, yeah.
So then the third way to use the essential oils is topically. So we talked about using the throat spray by ingesting it, but that's also topically in your throat, right? You can also make mask sprays, rollers, chest rubs. There are so many incredible recipes out there. You can Google it, you can go to Pinterest, but these are just some really, really great ones, especially for this time of year when we're really conscious of our immune system and kind of staying above the wellness line. So love, love, love these.
Okay, I love, Cassie, that you put this, Cassie made this PowerPoint presentation. I just have to give her a huge shout out because I had never thought about
But let me give Liesl a shout out. Liesl Vonnebush is the one who originally created it, and then I just kind of changed it through the season. So it is super well put together.
So Andrea, we're gonna have to add some spring recipes, but it's a pretty good outline here. I love that this is screenshot because Andrea, do you remember working on this like up in Sedona? I think is where we started it probably 5 or 6 years ago. We've updated it since then with some newer products that Young Living has come out with because we are always on the cutting edge of a healthier lifestyle. And the thing I love about this graphic is that if you have specific goals in specific areas, and most people do in January, they start the new year thinking, what can I do to bring about more energy? How can I support my immune system better? I really want to get back at the gym, right? How many people, Carly, I think I saw you at the gym today or yesterday for the first time in a while. So fitness starting up again, creating healing homes, having healthy kids. These are all, I think, places that you can set goals and pick 2 or 3 areas to sort of focus on each month so that you are starting to add to your lifestyle toolbox, truly wellness lifestyle toolbox. This isn't something that happens overnight. So as you are looking at what else Young Living has to offer beyond just really great smell good oils, there's an entire collection of personal care items, supplements, as well as the Thieves line that we talked about briefly earlier, that can totally help support these goals that you are after. And I love that we said your LWN team leader can give you more outrageous customer service as you become the CEO of your own health. I remember my mom talking about paying now with health assurance versus health insurance, right? We already spend so much on health insurance. Why not take some extra steps and resources to put toward our health assurance as well? So, so let's each take a minute. I'll stop sharing so that we can visually do this a little bit, ladies. But I'll just lead off. I actually had winter nights here at my table by my only Christmas tree that's still up. Gonna be honest, still have the Christmas tree. I told my daughter I was going to take it down this week, and she said, Mom, I thought you were leaving it up till Valentine's Day. I can't make it till Valentine's Day. It's going to be soon. But I have Winter Nights lotion here. This is a hand lotion that just came out in our holiday catalog. I've kept it on my table throughout the winter because I'm always passing through this room, and I'll just take a little pump of body lotion and put it on my hands because with all the hand washing and the dry air, my hands need a little extra moisturizing. Super easy to use, not greasy feeling, doesn't have any of the icky parabens and things that come in your typical lotions. So I know I'm getting a great product with a really beautiful scent. Speaking of Northern Lights Black Spruce, a very sprucey sort of pine scent with Winter Nights hand lotion. Who wants to go next?
I'll follow that lotion with my lotion. This is my favorite. This is the kids scent lotion. And there's an entire line of products made specifically for kids, but it's not just for kids because I'm pretty sure I use this lotion more than my kids. And you'll notice my fancy pump, and that's because I took it from my Winter Nights lotion. And again, I love this. It lasts forever. You can dilute this with some water even. It's so thick, it's almost like a cream. So I love that. And then one of my other favorite bathroom products is the Valor deodorant. And I'm super stoked because this just came back in stock. I love the smell of the Valor oil. And so when they just recently released this Valor deodorant, I knew it was going to be my go-to. So again, aluminum free, no parabens, totally clean and healthy for you. And it goes on smooth and it just smells really, really yummy.
Okay, I'll go. All right, so Young Living came out with their CBD line 2 years ago now, I think it's been. And so you can get cool mint, that's what I have here. You can also get citrus or cinnamon, and there's different milligrams. So there's 500 and 1,000 milligrams on this. And the label says to apply it to your body. I will just say this, that there's stevia in the ingredients. So you can decide for yourself how you want to take this. I put this on the surface of my body that's right there under my tongue. That's the surface that I rub this into. So I have found, for me, like I experience occasional feelings of anxiousness. And so CBD has been a huge, huge support in helping me just to feel less stress and less anxious, and just like a level mood. I like to take this in the morning just as the day is getting started. I do 1 dropper full of it, and it's been amazing how this, and I would say this in combination with Cortistop, is incredible for keeping stress levels feeling low and manageable. So love my CBD, and it does so many other things too, right? It's, you know, good for normal inflammation levels in the body. I could go on and on about it, but it is definitely one that if you deal with any sort of anxious feelings or stress in your life, it's one that I would definitely check out.
And I have Sulfurzyme, which is a supplement that I originally got recommended because people said it's really good for hair, skin, and nails. It's also really great for joints, but me personally, I've struggled with acne my entire life. I've been on Accutane twice. I've done all the things, the dermatologist, and Sulfurzyme, along with ditching the chemicals, was a game changer for me. So this comes in a capsule and a powder. I just get the capsules, take 2 every night, and it's been amazing. I'm growing like these little baby hairs, and I don't need more hair, so, but it's making my hair grow like crazy, my nails and my skin. So I will never go without my Sulfurzyme.
That's so great. And people sometimes get confused whether it's sulfa and they think maybe they have an allergy, but Sulfurzyme is an MSM based product. So do some research about MSM and its benefits. My husband is bald, and when he takes too much Sulfurzyme, he has to shave his head way more often than when he doesn't take it. And he's got a love-hate relationship with Sulfurzyme, not gonna lie. Carly, I'm gonna turn it over to you. I think this next part is all about the ditch and switch. Oh, before we do that though, let's do a giveaway. Andrea, do you have a winner for number 2?
I do. Diane Hammond, she uses Thieves on her cutting board in her kitchen. So love that. I don't know if you're using it, Diane, just to clean the cutting board, or if you're also using it when you chop onions, because word on the street is that Thieves is really awesome when you are chopping onions to keep your eyes from tearing up.
Both great ideas. Thank you for sharing that. That's awesome. Our third question is, we gave you some of our favorite testimonials about products outside the starter kit. What did we leave out? What do you love that didn't come in your starter kit that you've had to reorder? This is for those people who've already placed their next order, or those of you who've been on Essential Rewards for a while. Let us know, name one product that's your favorite outside the starter kit. Okay, we did that part. All right, so Carly, it's all you.
Okay, so when you're signing up to get your starter kit, you get the option to sign up for Essential Rewards, which, as this graphic says, a better way to shop. It's a monthly wellness subscription program. It's completely customizable. You get to decide what products go into the box, and you get to decide what day it ships, what day it processes, and it's a great way to switch and ditch the chemicals out of your house. So I started this whole journey to get the chemicals out of my house, but I needed to do it on a budget. So each month I would pick one item in my household and switch it with a better Thieves household cleaner or Thieves toothpaste. So if you're looking to get rid of the chemicals, it's the most affordable way. And then the first 3 months that you're on it, you get 10% back. So if you spend $100, you get $10 on your Young Living account as a credit that you can use towards free products. And then it goes up to 20%. And then once you're on for 2 years, you get 25% back on every Essential Rewards order. And you get the wholesale pricing, which is 24% off all the products. So that's why we always encourage to start with a starter kit and sign up for Essential Rewards so that you can be switching and ditching and getting that percentage off.
Awesome. And this is our promotion from January. You can see that at 100 PV, you get free shipping. And if you hit the PV level of 190, you would also get Mastrante. If you are on Essential Rewards, you would also get Mastrante, Orange, and Tea Tree, which would give you a retail value of free product of $87 just for bumping your order up a little bit. So Carly, I appreciate how you said that too. When you're on a budget, it's hard to think about going much further. But when you consider what you're saving at the store, it's so incredible to see it being poured into this with those kinds of products being given for free, as well as free shipping, as well as then storing up those bonus points that you're earning as well. We are flipping to February soon, but it's not too late. If you want to get signed up in January and get your order placed, you can do that as well. This is a graphic, Carly, I'll just let you speak to a little bit about the budgeting part.
So this is a great graphic showing you kind of a 6-month plan. It's overwhelming for a lot of people to do it all at once. So this kind of breaks it down. This is exactly how I did it. I chose one room in my house, and I actually started with my laundry room. That Thieves Household Cleaner and the Thieves Laundry Detergent's a great start. The Thieves Household Cleaner is a concentrate, so you can use it in your entire house to clean your entire house. And then so on and so forth. Like we said here, then you move on to your bathroom, your beauty, your kitchen. So just take it one product at a time and one room at a time, and just add it to your Essential Rewards order instead of going to Target, because Target doesn't give you 10% or 20% back. So that's a great way. And you know exactly where the products are coming from. And yeah, they're good products.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. So true. And I love some of those hot button ingredients that you want to really start paying attention to when you are out shopping. SLS, alcohol, petroleum, triclosan, SLS. Oh, I said that already. Fragrance. Gosh, guys, fragrance can be the number one thing that we don't think anything of, and we don't realize that fragrances actually can be an endocrine disruptor. So a lot of times women who are having hormonal imbalances are being affected by just fragrance in the air, whether it comes from products like Febreze or plugins or other fragrance and artificial fragrances that are just wreaking havoc on our hormones. So definitely take a look at that if this is your first look at the toxins that can show up kind of unexpectedly in our everyday products. All right, to close out our class tonight, we are super grateful that you joined us. We're going to continue in a few minutes after we answer some of your questions because we want to have some live time with you. We want to support you to learn a little bit more about the Young Living business. You may be like us and just love the products and would use them even if there wasn't a compensation plan. However, we realized about 8 years ago how valuable it was to teach people about the product so that we could earn an income that would support our families and ourselves beyond a regular 9-to-5 job. So we're going to talk more about that during our 6 o'clock call on how to get your products paid for. If you haven't taken a look at one of these books, the 4-Year Career or Game Plan, do reach out and let us know. We'd love to give you a copy of that so that you can learn more about the business side of Young Living. So let's do a giveaway. Giveaway number 4 is actually based in your questions. So I'm going to stop my share for a second. We realize that some of you may not have kits yet. You may have jumped on this call to learn about them. So we want to make sure we've covered all of the bases tonight and that you are understanding what it is when you sign up for wholesale membership, that you're receiving that 24% off retail cost. There's no obligation to purchase it again in a year's time, but we do find that the Essential Rewards loyalty program is the best that there is for Young Living members, as well as people who are really choosing to change their lifestyle. So we'll announce our 3rd giveaway winner. Totally forgot that. And then I'll announce the 4th question.
Okay, so 3rd giveaway winner is Barb Nelson. And she said Illuminize. Barb, are you willing, I don't know if you can't because you've got stuff going on in your house and it's loud, that's fine, but are you willing to share your story real quickly with us? How have you used Illuminize?
Sure. I tried Illuminize when it first came out, and I am on 3 computer screens all day long at work. And as soon as I feel I'm getting tired, I would take one, and I feel a difference within an hour.
Wow.
So I use it every day because of that.
Super cool. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. So Illuminize is specifically for the eyes, for eye health support. So many of us have a lot of hours of screen time daily because of our jobs. So it is definitely a good support supplement to help keep your eyes maintained in the best shape possible. I know that I have found from all of the hours on screen that they are tired by the end of the day. And so thank you so much for sharing that story, Barb.
I love that. So our fourth question tonight is really, we want to hear from you on your questions. And I saw Diane asked a question. What else do you wonder about? Where are you, let's make this more general. Let's go back to this screen here, preparing your next order. I would love to know, what is your number one focus for 2021 on the goals that you have, your health and wellness goals for 2021? Which category? Makes it a little bit easier. And I'll figure these questions out later, Andrea, so we can have we can figure out our system for this. But how about on this slide, you just name in the chat which area would be your number one wellness goal for 2021. I'm making a note.
And while you guys are doing that, if Katie and Barb would throw their member number into the chat for me as well, that would be super helpful. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. There was also a question in the chat I saw that was asked just for people who are watching on live stream that may want to know. Andrea, can you speak to Scripture of Oils and redeeming essential rewards points?
Well, I responded that I am not sure if it's one. Do you know if it's one that can be redeemed with reward points? I don't know. I suggested sending a message to like chat and asking them. What do you know?
I'm pretty sure you can. I'm pretty sure it's all of the products that can be redeemed have a little blue flag next to them, and they're usually the same PV as dollar amount. And so I'm pretty sure, I just looked that up when we taught the class in November, and I'm pretty sure you can get that on with points for sure. But that's the best way to check, is I always look for the little blue flag when I'm placing a shop order, and I always kind of stock, especially in this last week when we had the new drops that came out or the kit, you just kind of stockpile your shop order, and then you add in some extra products and redeem some points at the same time. It's just a great way to get free shipping as well as redeem some points. Cool. Other questions? I also see some veteran oilers on the call tonight. If you guys want to come live and review anything we may have missed. I think I just have a couple more slides left. Let me see where we're at. That's it. That was it. Thank you. That was it. Promotion of next week. Andrea, speaking of women's hormones, do you want to say a little bit about that?
I do. Let me, getting that member number. Thank you, Katie. Okay, so next week we are doing women's reproductive systems. Each month we're taking a different body system and sharing about oils, supplements, other modalities, affirmations, all of the things, foods, everything that's going to help support that system of the body. So this is not just for women who are in reproductive years or who are, planning on having a baby. This is for all women who have reproductive parts, all right? So we're going to be focused on
and those who don't. It's also not excluding.
And also those who don't, those who've had it removed. I mean, it's for women. It's for women. So anyway, so that should be a really interesting class. That's next Wednesday at 5 p.m.
Excellent. And you can also mark your calendars for the 17th, because we'll be teaching again for the women a little Lucy Libido class, but it has benefits to the men, let me tell you. So Lucy Libido on February 17th, as well as our Team Ignite event that's coming up on February 20th. So mark your calendars, block that time out.
There's also the Oil Underground on February 11th. February is packed, you guys. February is packed full of content, so don't miss any of it.
And we're going to post all of those. We're going to post all those graphics tomorrow in our LWN Lifestyle group, which is specifically set up exclusively for members only. Exclusively and specifically set up for members only. So once you become a member, you get to be in that group, and you get to be part of all of this information and all of these incredible kind of behind the scenes things that we do together. All right, I'm not going to prolong this part of the class. We are going to start the intro to business right at 6 o'clock. So talk amongst yourselves. Andrea, I think we can stop recording this one.
We have our fourth winner, right?
Oh yeah, our fourth winner.
Candace Hall. Congratulations. Candace said healing home and hormone support were her top choices.
Awesome.
And we're done.
Awesome.
So I will go ahead and stop recording.